All right, everyone, we are in the AFC Championship game with the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Oakland Raiders. There we have Lamar Miller opening the drive with a nice run there, followed with another run. 2nd and 3, Big Ben's going to throw it deep and just really underthrows Delaney Walker. 3rd and 3, Lamar Miller tries to go to the outside. 4th and 3, Oakland makes the stop, but Pittsburgh decides they want to go for it. So here we see all the receivers covered up. Roethlisberger throws it up there, and Floyd cannot come down with it as it was way overthrown. So the Oakland Raiders are bouncing back after this turnover on downs. Sean Green gets the carry on that first play, and he goes down with an injury. Not what the Raiders want to see heading into this championship game. We have Matt Ryan looking to throw, and right there it was that borderline, was it not an interception? The booth did review it, and it was not an interception. So Matt Ryan lucks out with that popped up pass. Ryan continuing to try to lead his team down the field, and he converts on that 3rd and 8. Here we are, 1st and 10, inside the 25-yard line. Matt Ryan connects the short little pass there to Julio Jones. 2 catches and 9 yards for him. Now, Oakland, even though they are the 7th seed, they're stronger than one might think, because they were around the 2nd seed this season, hovering around 3rd and 2nd, and then just lost that Week 18 game, which allowed the Chargers to get the division lead. But as you see right there, they connect Julio and Matt Ryan instead of in the black and maroon. Now they're in the gray and black. So nice little slant route right there in the middle. Matt Ryan is one of the top ranked quarterbacks in the league, so no doubt he's able to put it right where he needs it. Then Big Ben, deep throw down the field, and Sanders cannot hold on to the ball. Lamar Miller tries to gain a few yards, gains 2. And then right here, I don't know what I was thinking, but Hayden gets the interception, and apparently no Pittsburgh Steeler was able to stop him. So not a great play there by Big Ben. We're going to blame Big Ben on that one. So the Raiders get a pick 6. Joe Hayden making a huge play for the Raiders. Covered that very well. Delaney Walker not really had much of a chance for that one. Next drive, Pittsburgh. We see the little screen pass there to Delaney Walker. Can't slip the tackle. Gets brought down for 1-yard gain. Then Big Ben, not giving up, runs, gets it to about the 40-yard line. Big run there for Big Ben. And yeah, the Steelers, being 7 and 10, they had a really rough year, but still found a way to make the playoffs and, surprisingly, the AFC Championship game. So they could make the Super Bowl if they were able to turn this game around, but it's a pretty rough first quarter for them starting out. Turnover on downs, pick 6. They're trying to make something out of this drive. As we head into the second quarter, we see some drops. It's a lot of Pittsburgh players not catching the ball. And we see Big Ben connecting with Keenan Allen over the middle. 2 catches and 36 yards for the young receiver. Now Big Ben overthrows Floyd. And here he connects with Delaney Walker over the middle. Gets down to the 3-yard line. Roethlisberger looking to throw. Gets hit as he throws. Avoids the sack. LaDainian Tomlinson, who's probably made one of the best playoff runs of his career. And we see a short play there. And it's 4th and goal. Pittsburgh's going for it. And this time they get it. So turnover on downs the first time they tried. Touchdown the second time. So good for them converting that touchdown. 14-7. Oakland does not want to let up. There's Craig Davis making the slant reception. And there he is again on the little in route. His X Factor is turned on. Ryan doing everything he can. Beautiful throw, but just terrible catch. Andre Holmes fails to come down with it. And there we see the drag route by Julio Jones, leading to a big play there for Oakland. There he is flexing. We'll see that play again. And now at the 16-yard line, we see Shane Vereen getting the handoff. Sort of their third down back, and of course getting more of a role with Sean Green injured. So Oakland is in control of this game by 1 score. Now they're trying to make it 2. And there's Vernon Davis, the loyal tight end for Oakland. Hasn't had much success with the Raiders since he's been on their team. But Hugh Jackson and these Oakland Raiders are looking to be Super Bowl bound if they're able to keep this going. Up by 2 scores as we are close to ending the second half. But of course, Pittsburgh's going to get another try to take their team down the field. And here they go. Big Ben connects over the middle. Keenan Allen. Short gain there. Nice little throw there over the defense. Emmanuel Sanders making the play. Yeah, Big Ben back to pass, looking to throw. And he's got his other big receiver, Floyd, over the middle. So 125 yards for Big Ben. And then there's Delaney Walker, not able to slip the tackle, but makes the catch. And just like that, Pittsburgh bounces back. 34 seconds to go in the second half. We see it's like Michael Floyd making the reception. And then we have the Oakland Raiders trying to run it out. But then they got a good pass there, so now they're going to chuck it down the field. And nearly picked off. Ryan back to pass. Connects deep with Vernon Davis. And the Raiders get one more just to rub it in before the end of the half. What we thought was maybe just going to be a 7-point lead ends up being a 14-point lead heading into the half. Vernon Davis making the most out of this playoff berth. The first time he's made the playoffs since being a Raider. And he is leaving it all on the field. Now Big Ben tries to force it. Lance Briggs, the veteran, comes down with the interception. Ends the first half on that note. So we got the Raiders versus the Steelers, and the 7th seed is in good position to win. And then you got the Cardinals and the Lions will be next with the NFC Championship game. So here's some highlights here from the first half. See that touchdown grab by Davis. And that's all the highlights they showed you. And it's Ryan looking to pass, connects with his second option. A was seen to be open, but apparently not. Ryan's got 3 touchdowns already, some good chunk of yards. And there's Elvis Dumerville with the sack. Now we try the screen pass and really bad blocking, but we work our way around to get 5 yards back. Deshaun Goldson there with the tackle. And here we are looking for another option, another in route, and we see Craig Davis coming down with it. 224 yards there for Matt Ryan. And looking to throw, nowhere to throw it to. Sharif Floyd makes the tackle for Pittsburgh. And here they are looking to throw. Matt Ryan deep, and it's in and out of the hands of Julio Jones. So you see they tack on the 3 points. And we see Lamar Miller gets his 30th yard of the game. Big Ben throws, hits Cook in the back. No reception. Jordan Todman tries to run it, and it's 4th and 1. And they fail to convert there. And then a good run there by Sean Green, who's returned from his injury. But we see a penalty that's calling it back. Sean Green gets the carry again. And Vereen gets the carry on this time. So we can see here Oakland is trying to drain some of this clock and get out of here. And then 3rd and 4, tight window there. Great coverage by the defender, but they were able to make that conversion. Ryan back to pass. Connects there with Craig Davis. End of the 3rd quarter, and it's not looking good, Steeler fans. Not looking good. And then we have Green trying to get the first down, 4th and 5. They go for the field goal. They get it. 20-point lead for the Oakland Raiders. Pittsburgh trying to shorten that. Deflection over the middle. Pretty congested throwing lane there, but Roethlisberger had to try for it. So you can see some passing defense there. Raiders doing a lot better than their season. And then Todman over the middle, 4th and 1. Pittsburgh goes for it, and they get it. But again, it might be too little too late when you're down 20 points and 4.5 to go. Jordan Todman gets the run, 4 yards. Big Ben looking to throws it deep, and right there, I've hit that play many times, but not that time. It's like that little underthrow. And then we go deep to Floyd, and he drops it. So, butterfingers by the Steelers this entire game. Major reason for their failure. But some very important throws and missed catches lead into what is a weak AFC Championship performance by the Steelers. And we see Dobson getting some catches there. Got one on the last play, and once again. And then you got Delaney Walker getting the touchdown. So nice for them to get another score here before the game ends. But it's very unlikely that that leads to anything other than just padding the stats. They do, in fact, go for the onside kick, but they are going to fail it. So the Raiders get the ball, and you see them run. And with that powerful tackle-breaking run there, we see that will likely bring us to the end of the game. Steelers with 34 points allowed. They're top 10, top 7. We got that run there to the 2-minute drill and then 2-minute mark, and that's it. Your Oakland Raiders are headed to the Super Bowl. So the Raiders in real life made a Super Bowl, and that was back in 2002. It would have been my first season. The Raiders did not make the Super Bowl. Yeah, the Super Bowl in that season. It was the Buffalo Bills versus the Eagles in my 2003 Super Bowl. Or in real life, it was the Raiders versus the Bucks. Mine was Eagles and Bills. So the Raiders now make their first Super Bowl in my franchise. And we'll see if they are able to come away with the Lombardi Trophy. They will be facing the Cardinals or the Lions. We'll see which team comes through in the NFC. And then looking at the game stats, you can see Matt Ryan with 245 yards, 3 touchdowns, 69 yards by Sean Green, despite his injury that kind of pulled him out for part of the game. Vernon Davis, 90 yards. Craig Davis, 79. Julio Jones, 72. But the 2 touchdowns there by Vernon Davis were huge in giving them the spacing they needed to overcome Pittsburgh. And then Big Ben, just those 2 turnovers were harmful. Big Ben was not sacked once, where Ryan was sacked 3 times. Let me see. I might be able to make that bigger. There we go. I do. And so Lamar Miller, only 30 yards. And that's been a downside of the Pittsburgh Steelers offenses. They've had a very bad running attack. Ben Roethlisberger, 17 rush yards. And then as for receivers, very much by committee, we see Allen, Floyd, Dobson, Sanders, and Delaney Walker all over 30 yards. But not enough to propel the Steelers to their 3rd Super Bowl appearance in my franchise, because they've been there twice and they've won twice. In real life, Pittsburgh, I think, was there 3 times and lost once. So they're still 2-2 in my book. They haven't lost one yet. But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like this content. We will be having the next championship game coming up next.